What's up, guys? Brendan from Market Makers. Finally, I get to make an alt video with good news, even though Bitcoin has been, declining due to the NASDAQ. Watch that Bitcoin video. If any of you are watching all of the video series that I'm doing with the alts and Bitcoin, really appreciate your support. Please continue to smash the like button. Leave me comments, guys. I was on a road trip for 2 days, but leave me comments. I promise I will get back to all of them throughout the evening, okay? You got to give me some time because sometimes there's hundreds of comments. But guys, let's go ahead and look at this. So XRP is doing something different than my Solana video, different than the ADA video I just put out, and different than Bitcoin. Look at XRP and WYCKOFF, guys. Let's look and see exactly where we are right now. Selling climax candle denoted, VSA, volume spread analysis, nice, strong demand buyback, right? You got a nice shadow on that candle. And then again, you have your automatic reaction, your ceiling, your base, your up thrust outside the ceiling, and of course your sign of weakness always after that up thrust. Your secondary test, you held it, and then Bitcoin dumped, and so did XRP. But look where you stayed. You stayed not bad out of range here. Let's look at this. This is actually really bullish and a very bearish situation for crypto right now. Let's establish some boundaries here and the parameters that we're trading. We are on the daily time frame, guys. All my alts usually begin on the daily. So there's our base. This could end up being yet another down thrust, okay? This could be just that. So here's our ceiling. And I always like to mark my secondary test as a potential base, depending on how volatile the alt is, because sometimes this is a really wide range between automatic reaction and selling climax. It's not bad at all, though, here on XRP. But as you can see, XRP did decline clearly. It was at 76 cents here, and then it dropped to, what did that drop to? Dropped to about 55 cents. I mean, it's a big decline, okay? But what I'm saying, the best bullish situation in a bearish situation, you didn't blow out your accumulation box, okay? You didn't blow out your accumulation box. This is a good thing. This means that you're not like potentially below a lot of different things here on the fib, on the Phi tools. But let's go ahead and look, okay? Let's take our trend-based fib. Let's go to our all-time high. Let's go to our selling climax candle. And let's go to our up thrust and see exactly where we're at. So as you can see, we're below the 0.5 or just above the 0.5. I can't really tell. Let me get rid of that line. We're just below it. It looks like, yeah, 59.5 and we're at 59.40. Okay, so we're just below 0.5, but you have the 618 beneath you. Okay, that's very good. Okay, that's a 61.8% retracement. If you come down and kiss it, you don't want to lose your one fib. Okay, you lose your one fib, the reversal wave. Of course, the one fib is down at 17 cents. So, I mean, that would be a big drop anyways, but your reversal wave would be going down at that juncture, and you'd be, according to the fib, you'd be in negative territory. So realistically, guys, you're still in a good box here, okay? And let's check this trend-based fib another way. Let me get rid of the green trend lines. We can do this too from our just most recent up thrust. Let's use the same selling climax candle. Let's go to the same up thrust here. Get a little bit more, well, I missed the box right there. Okay. Same up thrust, previous up thrust to your selling climax to your current up thrust. This gives you like a little box grid view here of XRP, okay? So here, using this more recent up thrust, you came a little bit closer to hitting on the 618, but you're holding this range still, okay? You're still holding this range. This could end up being a down thrust just out of your range. That's oftentimes what a down thrust is a move just out of your selling climax range. Now, if you start losing this, obviously, if you start falling from 60 cents where you're at now, 59 cents, down to 54 cents or down to below 50 cents, you're getting below the 618s. And again, extremely bearish at that point, okay? Because now you're looking at a 50% price decline if you start declining through there. Again, tied to the NASDAQ, which is tied to Bitcoin, which is tied to the altcoin market, okay? I know that's redundant if you watch all these videos, but not everybody watches all of these videos. Very crucial to do what exactly XRP is doing now if it wants to have a late market run. And again, obviously, if Bitcoin finds support, because if the NASDAQ finds support and gets buying and Bitcoin finds support, we have to also look at our upside potential. So let's go ahead and get rid of these fibs. I guess it would have been easier to use the eraser. There we go. Let's get rid of these fibs. if we were able to come up, okay, if we were able to come up, let's go ahead and see where we could go. If we're going to use the selling climax candle potentially as a base here, if this ends up being our deepest retracement, this is where we could come back up to. I mean, none of these numbers are fantastic considering what the market was doing earlier, but you're looking at a 382 at 71 cents. Right now you're at 59, okay? The zero point 0.5 at 76, the 618 at 81 cents. The one fib, again, 100% move from this down move, 100% move would be 97 cents. The 1618 would be $1.24. So that's just something to consider. Again, we have to see what happens with brother Bitcoin, okay? So this is what I'm going to show you on the daily, guys, because there's no point in going to the 4 hour. As you know, with the dumps on everything, if you're watching the other videos, it's bearish. Everything's bearish. We're going to be below everything on XRP. Now, XRP held up a lot better than the other alts. Most of the other alts looked like they lost their selling climax candle. They look like they're in a whole new trading range. XRP is not. XRP is still in its accumulation box because it had a big accumulation box due to the fact of the selling climax candle, but there was a strong show of support here, okay? A strong demand pushed this candle back up, gave it a much smaller body and a much longer shadow. So again, we just got to hold the key ratios for XRP, and guys, we'll see what happens. It's a low volume weekend, a lot rides on Monday, Tuesday. Got to see how the NASDAQ opens, got to see how Bitcoin reacts. If more money gets pulled from the NASDAQ, if the selling ensues, got to watch these coins, got to watch these key support levels that I'm giving you. And here's your key targets if this does go more bullish, okay, and starts to continue in its a current accumulation box to where it could go to. All right, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Happy trading. Have a fantastic weekend. More videos coming tomorrow.